Oh, please tell me I am not the only one who feels like a bag of spanners.
You're the only one.
Next time, I insist on a second bucket of brandy.
Is this your idea of an apology?
No, it isn't. This is. And this is. Sorry, okay? Just getting the date through for Bales' trial, it freaked me out.
And Ryan. You can't keep him a secret much longer.
No. I know that. I hear you, but I can't drop the R-bomb on my lot right now.
So what? They find out in court that you've got a son.
Oh, come on. Look, Chaz and Paddy, they're gonna lose their baby, aren't they? Sarah's sick, Debbie's struggling.
You can keep making excuses till you run out of relatives. Getting legless won't make it go away. Get them told.
I just want to talk. Please call me back. Love you.
No wonder he doesn't call back. You've left the same message 3 times a day since.
What? Since I said I'm packing? I know I could have handled things better, but I'm doing everything I can to make this right.
Yeah, but you're not going to solve anything by stalking him, are you? Marlon, meat delivery is missing.
Yeah, I'll drop it off now. Chaz and Paddy's wedding present. What do we do?
Keep hold of it. They will get married. You know, once this is all blown over.
You know, I look at your family. One crisis after another, and you all pull together. I mean, Chaz and Paddy, what they're going through. I lose 2 children and I drive another one away.
Hey. We will get through this. All right? So, mate.
Catch you later.
All right.
More.
Humility. That's what community service has taught me.
Well, I think you're one of the most humiliating people I've ever met.
I like to think the word you're struggling for is humble.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Come off it, Doug. You weren't exactly up yourself before.
All ages, classes, races, drawn together by a common experience.
Over a brush with the law.
With a single goal, to right our wrongs by creating a woodland walk. Planting trees, one sapling at a time.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself.
It's a good thing you're doing, Doug.
What brings Jerry back, though, will it? I'll be over there.
I'm struggling myself. Jerry, I miss him.
You and me both, son.
They're not caught the fake terror yet.
No, they haven't. And between you and me, I don't think his capture and arrest is their #1 priority.
What he did, lying about being Jerry's family, it was sick.
Last we heard from the police, we're not the only mugs he's con. You see, he's a funeral specialist. If there's hardly any relatives, he steps in, he exploits their grief and claims whatever valuables they've got. He's a vulture.
Shame he hasn't been caught.
Trust me, son. We all end up paying for our misdeeds sooner or later.
Every wedding planner has her limit, and I reached mine with Susan. If I have to go back up there, I'll end up in prison for brideside.
Graham is out of his depth, running a wedding single-handed. He doesn't have a clue.
Oh, now I've got time in my hands, so maybe we could nip into town, grab some lunch and do a bit of shopping.
You're not gonna...
Hi, this is Take a Bow. This
Or I could book us in for a couples massage.
Megan, I need you. I'm up to my eyes with insubordinate waiting staff, and the cake looks appalling. Call me.
Thought it'd be at least an hour or 2 before he sounded that desperate.
It's hardly professional, is it, leaving them in the lurch?
Yeah, well, some things aren't worth the cost. And the upside is I get to spend more time with the man that I love.
You sure you're all right?
Why wouldn't I be?
Only you've been very affectionate. And last night, when you got home, you were very affectionate. Rodney. Yet another text about darts. He's desperate to play darts. You do know he's running some kind of a tantric sex workshop?
Oh, I do now, and I really wish that I didn't.
Rodney. Yeah, I got your message. Look, I'm going to have to talk to Megan about the about the workshop. To be honest, I'm more interested in the darts at the moment.
Hey, presto, about time. Marlon's been whining about this meet for 2 hours, you know.
Sorry, I got held up.
Tell.
You okay?
Well, better than Chaz, that's for sure.
You still went on the honeymoon?
Yeah, they left first thing. They need some time together, don't they? It's been bought and paid for, so...
Kim told me that you've got your court date.
Yeah. Careful what you wish for, eh?
It's gonna be tough.
Well, good job I am, eh?
Well, anything you need. Even if it's just time out while Chaz is away. Give me a shout.
Thanks, Moira.
Okay.
Megan, always a pleasure. What can I do for you?
Let's get this straight. You know.
What, that you've been at it with Mr. Special Forces behind Frank's back? Thought you would have had better taste than that, but there you go.
So what happens next?
Between you and Frank, or you and Graham? I mean, you tell me.
I don't want Frank to know.
Well, then you should have thought about that before you shoved your tongue down Action Man's throat, shouldn't you?
Please, Charity.
I'm sorry, what? You're asking me a favour?
Whatever you want. I promise I'll do it. Me and Graham, we were a mistake. It was a one-off ages ago. Yesterday was just a kiss.
So I was right. You were at it. And you've actually gone and done the dirty with Bear Thrills more than once.
No,
How
look,
do you do it?
Please. Charity, life is hard enough. Don't blow mine up just because you can. The truth sometimes is more trouble than it's worth.
Have you finished? Because I've kind of got grown-up stuff to be dealing with. So why don't you bore off out my pub? Irene.
Charity?
Hey, thought you were going to come try the new brew.
Yeah, sorry, I got held up. But I just got to nip into town.
What for?
New customer? Asked for a meeting.
What customer, where?
Oh, it's a new gastro pub in town.
Give me a minute, I'll come with you.
Well, I've got to get there. We'll go together next time.
Well, what's the pub called?
Someone getting married?
Not anymore.
We need to talk about Ryan.
Go on.
That letter you sent him.
So he did get to read it.
And then he gave it to me. We don't have any secrets.
Well, you'll know that I want to put things right.
The damage you've done. You think one letter's going to fix that?
No, of course I don't, but it's a start.
When he was small, he used to make up stories about his real mum. He convinced himself she was a princess, a heroine with some tragic tale to tell, and then you turn up. Hostile, chaotic. You reject him, leave him abusive messages.
And I regret that. You have no idea how much. I was all over the place. When I found out that he was alive, I couldn't get my head around it.
And you didn't think twice about what that would do to him. You've turned his world upside down. He doesn't know who he is anymore.
I know I've made mistakes, but this is one thing I can put right. I need Ryan to know that I want him in my life.
I'm sorry about what happened to you. And I'm sorry your life has been such a car crash. But Ryan is my son, not yours. And I think you've hurt him enough.
So what are you saying?
Ryan's a wonderful man. He deserves a wonderful life. So if you love him,
the way you say you do, then please, Charity, for his sake, you leave him alone.
Is everything okay?
I've never been so glad to see anyone in my life. Although I don't think Susan thinks that way. Could you talk to the florist about the wall of flowers the carnations keep dropping off?
I'm not here in a professional capacity.
Oh.
I'm here to tell you that Charity knows about us. It was Samson that saw us. He saw everything.
It was a kiss we can explain. Apron on, please.
I kind of let it slip that we'd slept together. I thought she knew. And now she does know. She's like a cat with a mouse.
And you think she won't keep this to herself?
Do you?
Would that be a bad thing?
And Susan is deleted.
Well, I won't hold my breath for a 5-star review.
The abuse. That's the 4th message. The woman is possessed. I don't know how you stood it for so long.
Not my problem any longer.
If I had known the pressure you were under... So, I have called Jay. He's picking up Eliza. And we are going to have a drink here together. And then we are going out for lunch.
I really don't deserve you.
No. Trust me, Megan. I'm the lucky one.
Irene. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't just let him go.
Well, you're going to have to, for his sake.
It's the least that you can do. I mean, if it hadn't been for me, you wouldn't even have a son. Yes, you're right, OK. My life's been a complete car crash. It's been a struggle. And I've screwed up more times than I've got it right, but finally, I'm in a good place and I'm making something in my life.
Well, nobody could argue with that. You've done well for it.
A what? An ex-prostitute. But look at me now. I've got my kids, I've got my grandkids, I love the bones of them. Half this pub is mine. I've got my roots down here, I've got my mates, my family, and I work hard, you know. So if I can turn my life around, surely I can prove to you that I can do this.
But you've got to be present, patient, emotionally stable. You're none of these things.
Well, no more drama from now on. Me and Ryan, we'll start again, and it'll be more calm and controlled this time. And I'll put him first, no matter what.
And you really think you can manage that?
I can do anything if I want it badly enough. I swear on my kids' lives, I'll never let him down again. And if after that he wants nothing more to do with me, then I swear to you I will walk away. But please, just give me this one last chance to get to know my boy. Oh.
Got the whole summer off. Why are you obsessing about the rest of my life?
Because if you want a decent job with decent money, you have to start thinking about it now.
Roll your sleeves up and get on with it. Like young Lachlan. He's gone from overprivileged lout to artisanal entrepreneur, and all it's taken is vision and a little bit of hard graft.
He makes lame homebrew for a living.
Beer in a barn 1 minute and chain of pubs the next. Everybody has to start somewhere, Liv.
We'll have a look at college courses for next year, see if anything grabs you.
I've got the whole summer to work it out. Why are we stressing about it now?
You've got your work cut out with her.
I mean, whatever I say to her, it's going to be wrong. No, she's my wee girl. This Matty, he's a stranger.
Right, he'll have got your messages. He'll call you when he's ready.
Oh, where's my phone? I must have left it in the van.
It's on the table at home.
You left it there?
I thought you could do with a break from it. All you've done for the last couple of weeks is stir it every 5 minutes.
She's cold and I've missed it.
How to harness the erotic charge. Wow, can't believe no one signed up to that yet.
I thought we'd be sold out by now.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. A tantric workshop taught by experts in the art.
You and Misty.
We're offering expert instruction in a safe space to explore the hidden crevices of mind and body.
So you're teaching people how to?
Combine sacred energies, prolong the profound joy of the sensual act of love. Join us. You don't need a partner to participate.
It's a deeply sharing, mutual experience.
Thanks, but I'm busy.
You should open your mind. The rest will follow.
If you're here, who is supervising the flash mob singing caterers at Susan's reception?
There's only so much verbal abuse one man can take. Never again.
She did do it, though, and got married.
Bridezilla is now wifezilla. Her husband's a braver man than I.
So, me and you.
Tell me there isn't something.
I'm engaged to Frank.
Engaged. Not married. Yet.
I really like you, Graham.
But?
Frank really loves me. He'd do anything for me.
You think that's enough?
Yeah. Frank, the girls, Eliza, we're a family. I lost my son and my brother. And I've drifted for years, and for the first time, I feel like I'm home.
It makes you happy.
I've never felt so loved. If he finds out about us, it would break his heart.
You do know. He won't hear anything from me.
If Charity decides that she hates me enough, she could blow my world apart. And there's nothing that I can do about it.
Hours without your mobile, and guess what? You survived.
Hello? Yes, that's me. Yes? Yeah, I'll get there as soon as I can. Thank you.
What's up?
He's in hospital in Leeds. Head injuries. He was assaulted in the early hours of the morning, brought in unconscious.
I'll drive. Come on.
Have you got a minute?
No, so sling it.
This won't take long.
If you don't shift your backside, I will kick it so hard you'll be coughing out your crown jewels.
I bet you used to pull wings off butterflies when you were a kid.
Where I was drugged up, there were no butterflies. This is about leg over with the wedding planner. What were you thinking? I mean, how desperate does a man have to be to sleep with her?
We'd both like you to keep that to yourself.
Oh, I bet you would.
I don't want to insult you by offering you cash,
No, go on, please try.
but I will give you this advice. If you use that information to ruin Megan's life, I think that's something you'll come to regret.
Is that right? So what, you threatening me?
All I'm saying is, do the right thing.
Used to women doing what you want, yeah?
I'm just offering advice.
Well, I've ripped apart harder men than you and not even stopped to wash my hands. What, you think you can scare me that easy, do you?
Just do the right thing.
I will do what I want, when I want. And no jumped-up little minion is going to intimidate me.
The workshop can last for as little as 3 hours, or for as long as 4 days.
You go on that long? In front of other people?
Kindred spirits. There are no boundaries.
I really don't think it's for us. Megan?
What is it?
A 4-day naked sex workshop.
Oi, Joe Tate's mini-me.
Charity.
I think you've just threatened me, haven't you? He's just this second threatened me, everyone. Because I know something that he'd rather I didn't, so now he thinks he can scare me enough to make me keep my gob shut.
What's happened?
Well, do you know what? That might have worked years ago, but not anymore, because I'm not scared anymore. I'm so over being silenced by bullies, by abusers, by men. So no, I won't keep your little secret.
Charity.
But do you know what? If you hadn't sent your enforcer in, I wouldn't have bothered.
Please don't do this.
Megan has slept with Graham, everyone, behind your back. And yesterday, she was caught with her tongue down his throat again. Come on, everyone. Let's toast the happy couple. Cheers.
Emmerdale's back in half an hour.